Yeah, that is very true. Okay, so I thought this would be really fun. This is kind of a unique card, or shall I say card slash envelope. I'm sure someone's probably made something like this before, but what I was thinking is let's say you want to buy some plane tickets for someone to go on a trip for Christmas. Or actually, maybe they can use it next year because, we have COVID going on right now. But anyway, this is going to fit a boarding pass in here. So I thought that would be really fun to do. And also, not only does it fit the boarding pass, but it fits a slimline envelope slash business size envelopes. So you just open it up and, I just kind of layered things up in here. But of course, you can fit this in here, or when you go to the nail salon and you want to buy a gift card, they just have the handmade ones, or they're kind of like a printed normal thing, and you can slide those in there too. So I just thought this would be fun to create. I always love layering everything. So let's go ahead and get started. If you want to get the written instructions for this and the template, I will have this up on my blog. It's not there right now. I know. I'm sorry. I am a procrastinator, not a procrastinator. Okay. So anyway, this will be the little template that I have for you to help explain things. And sorry, I'm going to move this a little closer because this is white, it's kind of bouncing off. But anyway, it's really simple to do. So we're going to get out our paper. Your paper is going to need to be 11 inches by 7 3/4. And then I always like to line my paper up on the side that I did not cut myself, okay? Just to make sure that it's going to be super straight. And you're wanting to go ahead and score it 3 3/4. And 7 1/2. Okay, and I just kind of go over this twice. The paper I'm using is 110-pound cardstock. You're going to want to use something, somewhat heavyweight, not too crazy. And then I'm just going to fold these over here real quick. And we know this is my shorter edge that I'm going to want to go ahead and trim. Okay, so we know this one is, what is this one? 3 1/2 inches. So you just know it's shorter. I'm going to grab out my ruler and I'm going to go ahead and start right here at my score line. Okay, I know you can barely see it because this happens to be white paper. I'm just going to grab my little pencil. Let me move this up a smidge. And I'm going to make a little tick mark at 7/8 of an inch. Okay, just a small one. I'm going to turn my paper over to the 7 3/4 inch side. And I'm going to go ahead and make a little tick mark at 4 inches. All right, now I'm going to get out my cutting board. And I'm going to go ahead and line these little marks up. I'll make sure I get it right on there. I'm going to go ahead and trim this off. Now, you really don't have to worry about your marks here, but I'm going to erase mine anyway, just because I want to. They're really not going to see this. So I'm going to put this aside real quick for a second. We pretty much know what we want to do here, but our next step, you're going to need a little piece of paper that's going to be 1 inch by 3 1/2, okay? And then I'm going to put it on my scoreboard on the 1 inch side, and I'm going to score at a 1/2 inch. Now you have a choice to use this, or you can use foam dots, but just know that if you use foam tape or whatever, that it is going to take up a little bit of space at the bottom of your gift card, okay? So put that into consideration. Now, I know I'm crazy for doing this, but I'm going to use tape because, as we all know, in Florida, tape don't work. Okay, I am going to trim off just a smidge, maybe about a little 1/16 of an inch. Oops, that was crooked. Okay, and then I'm going to line this up over here, over to my edge. And you should have just a tiny little sliver of a space. That way, when you're folding it over, it doesn't get caught or stuck or anything, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and tape up here again. Let me see if we have any comments so far. Hi, Debbie. Hi, C. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my art glitter glue. And, you know, like I said, because I live in a very humid state, probably 90% humidity, and we have another hurricane coming. Well, two hurricanes. But one of them is heading towards Texas, and the other one is heading towards South Florida, which I'm considered South Florida, but I'm kind of like at the top of South Florida. That makes any sense. So we may get lucky. We just probably will get what you call the tropical depression, unless the hurricane goes up from a 1 to a 2, 3, or 4, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. It's always a mess here. And of course, it is 2020, so why not have 2 hurricanes at the same time? Now, with our pattern paper, I'm going to go ahead and lay this like this. I've already gone ahead and cut mine just to spare us agony. So, you're going to need 2 sheets of pattern paper, and this one I have going horizontally, even though this pattern, it doesn't even really matter. But this particular pattern, it does. Okay, so I'm going to layer these. It's going to be 7 5/8 by 3 5/8. Okay, let me put this aside real quick. And then what's going to go on top of that is 7 1/2 by 3 1/2, and that should layer just right. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and lightly add some glue just to get it down. Now, while I'm doing this real quick, I wanted to let y'all know I'm thinking about starting let me start with a story. So first of all, I'm in a few groups that are for my local area, and that's just so I can find out news, you know, like psychos running around, accidents, etc. And we also get notified about hurricanes and other types of things that are going on in our area. And it just so happened that one person who her husband worked at a nursing home, and he was telling his wife how sad and depressed these senior citizens are because no one can visit them right now at this time because of COVID. And so they're becoming really super depressed. And I thought, okay, since I'm creating all these Christmas cards, I'm going to go ahead and donate them to some of the local senior citizen centers or nursing homes. And if you all are interested in that, I would love to have you all join in that with me. If you want to become a pen pal with one, you can sign your name and your address, or you can just, write it out to them saying it's from you if you don't want to have a pen pal. So this is not where you're just sending me a blank card. You know what I'm saying? You can decorate it and add in your own personal note in there. And it might be fun if we had some Hanukkah cards too. So anyway, just let me know what your thoughts are on that. I know I'm definitely going to do it. I just thought it would be kind of fun. Okay, so on the inside, again, you're going to need the same size as this one on the outside. And again, that one is 7 5/8 by 3 5/8. And again, you want to pay attention to your direction of the paper. Okay, so one is horizontal and the other is vertical. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down. And even if you all want to do other seasons besides Christmas, that would be great too. I mean, I'm thinking of doing that as well, just kind of sending some there. Now, I can only be a pen pal with one of them. So the rest of the cards I'm just going to, say Merry Christmas or whatever, because I know there's no way I could keep up with all of that. I'm a hot mess. Okay, so now we're going to start decorating this. I don't know why this is tripping right now. Must have done that crooked. Okay. But we're going to make this work, aren't we? All right. Let me see what we've got here. Oh, let me get my foam tape from the Dollar Tree, my favorite foam tape. Okay. I really love this Christmas tree. Let me see here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put that on here and pop it up. Let me see if I can see any comments here. Nope, no more comments. Okay. Are y'all falling asleep here? Am I doing this too late in the afternoon? I don't know. I couldn't decide exactly what I wanted to do. I actually made this card yesterday. And what I envisioned the first time didn't turn out. And I'm sure this has happened to all of y'all, where you create something, oh my gosh, this Christmas tree is too big. You know what? We'll use them on the inside down here. That's okay. We will work with it. Okay, let's see. So that didn't work. Okay. I definitely want to do the Merry Christmas. Oops. There we go. Super sticky. Oops. Just gonna, maybe I need to make that even smaller. Let me see here. And I love the wreath. Maybe I could do something like, I don't know what it is with me lately, but I've been wanting to put all my stuff like at an angle. I don't know if anyone else feels that way but me, but let me see if I can put my little soldier here. My nutcracker. It would have been cute if he was on the tree, but now I'm sad about that. Oh, well, that's okay. We're going to pop him up a little bit. To me, this paper's a little bit too matchy-matchy, and I'm having trouble layering with this because it is so matchy-matchy. I don't know if that makes sense to you all, but when there's too much of the same colors, and it just really makes it difficult to work with. Or if you don't have, so like you have a really large pattern here, right? And this one, I'm sorry, the one underneath was a smaller pattern. I just didn't feel like there was enough of that in this collection, but we're gonna make it work. Okay. And I'm thinking about putting my little presents down here. Now, like